Welcome to another live stream watch long reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Real Estelí FC versus El Alajuelense in the CONCACAF Central American Cup Final 2024, Leg 1. Real Estelí FC contra El Alajuelense en la Copa Centroamericana de la CONCACAF Final. Partido ida at Estelí, down in Estelí. It's going to be interesting, but they're about to get going. Alajuelense, who have played honestly crappy throughout this tournament. Honestly, I would say they've still made it to the final. They have made their way back to a final, the same final we had last year between Alajuelense and Estelí. This time, Estelí are the challengers. Alajuelense are the favorites and the defending champions. But Estelí came back heavily in that game against Herediano to make it down here to this final for the second straight year. It's interesting. Can Alajuelense play like last year, or will Estelí get revenge? It's that simple. Two legs. Of course, the first leg down at Estelí. It's all good. Starting 11s are as follows. For Real Estelí in goal, Jason Vega. Back four. Actually, a back four it is. Henry Nino, Jose Quijano, Ebert Martinez, Bansi Hernandez, Ivan Ochoa, Harold Medina, Delis Vargas Blanco, William Para Sinistera, Brian Gonzalez, and Byron Bonilla for Real Estelí. And honestly, I don't think CONCACAF put that in formation order, so there you go. For Alajuelense, in goal, Lionel Moreira. The back four of Fernando Piñar, Alexis Gamboa, Santiago Vanderputten, Ian Lawrence, Joshua Navarro. Josh Navarro gets a start for the first time this whole tournament, I feel like. Definitely the knockout stage. Josh Navarro finally gets a start. That's a good thing to do. Good job, Guimarães. Good job. Celso Borges, Larry Angulo, Diego Campos, Anderson Cardoso, and Alberto Toril. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to all. I hope you have an amazing holiday with your families tomorrow. And I hope you all can find time to join the stream tomorrow, midday, for the Chelsea game. I don't expect it to do that good, but I'm still doing the game as I promised I'd do every Conference League game. We'll make it work. I'll be up early anyway. I'll do the part of my cooking I normally do. I'll do the Chelsea game, review it, eat dinner, then probably nap. I don't know. Then I'll see you on Friday afternoon for Mississippi State versus Ole Miss. So there you go. I mean, I hate to see it, to be fair. I don't wish that on anybody to feel that way, whether they coach a team like Man City or not. I hate it for Pep. I really do. Now, it sucks. It does. He's has such high standards that he just can't handle this slide, which is just sad. Liverpool's much better. Madrid's been horrible this year comparatively to what we expected. Liverpool was much better. They deserve the win. They absolutely finally got revenge for Kiev. Back when they played that final, it was only Kiev. It wasn't Kiev. That's only been a recent thing. But they got revenge for that. They deserve to win the match. They were the better team by far. How we doing, Rory? Too bad I won't celebrate Thanksgiving. Damn, that sucks. Pepe's on fire. I agree. Scoring goals. Yep. He's scoring a lot of goals for PSV. Mostly as a backup, but even when he starts, he's on fire. Every goal they scored in the Champions League today was scored by an American. Malik Tillman scored 2. Pepe scored 1. I think that was the order. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was the order. I'm doing good. Let's enjoy this final. Let's see how it goes. Teams are about to walk out. The first leg of last year's final was in Estelí, same as this year. Surprised Madrid didn't score against Kelleher. I mean, I am too, but yeah, Tillman scored 2, Pepe scored 1. Yep. So that's pretty good for PSV. Sonny Jimenez scored a goal. He plays for Feyenoord, but yes, he did score against Man City. I was happy to see that. Yeah, it's crazy. Defending champions. Let me see exactly where they are. Bottom of the table. That may just be comparisons. Teams are walking out. Here we go. Club America versus Toluca is on, but who cares? Compared to this, no, I don't care. Real Madrid's barely in the knockout round playoffs as we speak. They're 24th. They are in the last spot of the knockout round playoffs, Madrid are, with 6 points. A 0-goal differential, 2 wins, 3 losses. I would not have put my money on that. Feyenoord are doing better than them. Eindhoven's doing better than them. Man City's at 17th, but Liverpool are top of the table. Inter Milan are second. Barcelona are third. Borussia Dortmund are fourth. Atalanta fifth. Bayer Leverkusen sixth. Arsenal seventh. Monaco eighth. Yeah, Carlo might get sacked. Real Estelí wearing their white and red stripes. Alajuelense wearing their white throwback jerseys. Well, not throwbacks. Well, that's kind of cool. Some of the crests refract to show an A with the lighting on it. I don't know if you noticed that. That's pretty. Spell's a tough team, but Cavaliers' defense is too good. Well, I mean, Sporting's fluke run ended because they lost their manager to Man United. I think that makes sense, mind you. So I guess it is a half throwback jersey for Alajuelense. I like that. Let's see. AC Milan, where are they? They've moved up to 16th. So they're in the playoff. Brest are down to 11th. No. No. Monaco doing better than expected. I agree with that. Starting 11 for Estelí, Vega. In goal, the back four, Nino, Para, Martinez, Keano, Medina, Ochoa, Hernandez, Ivan Ochoa, the hero for Real Estelí in the last round. Bonilla, Vargas, Ordonez for Estelí. I do like that. Yeah, I thought so. I thought Feyenoord played well against Mourinho in that Conference League final. Sullivan Brown, the referee, the center ref for tonight. After they played well, I was like, you know what? Maybe. I was like, maybe. They didn't get played off the park to a certain extent. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, let's look back at it, I should say. I think Kane's winning the Bundesliga at this point. Yeah. Hala Madrid. I agree, but they're trash right now. VAR officials. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, Roma only beat Feyenoord 1-0. They didn't get played off, and Feyenoord had more possession in that game as well. So that's honestly, yeah, was like, you know what, maybe they are. Maybe he is a good manager. Starting 11 for Alajuelense, Moreira, Lawrence van der Putten. We'll go back to it. Moreira, Piñar, Gamboa, van der Putten, Lawrence, Navarro, Borges, Angulo, Campos, Cardoso, Toril for Alajuelense. A rematch of last year's final, the champions versus the challengers, the reigning champions versus the challengers. Estelí fell right at the final hurdle this time last year. And it's the same order of legs. The first leg back at Estelí, the second leg in Alajuela, Costa Rica. It's that simple. Will it be the same way? No, you're not. You got here before kickoff. That's not late. Last night you were, though, but not tonight. Yeah? Here we go. One minute in, 0-0, 0-0 esta noche. Here we go. Playing forward. Alajuelense free kick. Me too. Now, what do you mean by that? Like recent ones or like because of the DTV transition? Which ones? Or like old days shutdowns, like sign-offs, like, or just all three? Which one? Because honestly, I like all three. Played over the top. Punched away. Alajuelense has a chance to score here. Cleared away. Saved. Good, because frankly, I'm interested in all three. Like old channel sign-offs from like the 80s and 90s. Channel shutdowns, as in the channel got shut down and changed to another channel, or just completely shut down, or the DTV transition. Not just America's, but I guess everywhere. Actually, that's not exactly what you're looking for, but Oddity Archive did a really good episode about the DTV transition, the end of analog. They did, or he did. It's like what, the 50th episode of Archive? Yeah, it's a good show anyway, but I think that's the first episode I watched too. Yeah, of Archive. Or was it Max Headroom? Either way. Like, did I watch? Estelí playing forward. Ball crossed in. That's out for a goal kick. Alajuelense needs to keep this one close. It's that simple. If they want any chance to win during the second leg, they got to keep this one close. Or blow them out. But I don't think they'll blow them out the way they play. I don't think Alajuelense is going to blow out Estelí the way they play. I didn't really think so. Imagine Sheffield gets back in the Premier League just to get relegated again. I do not want to see Sheffield again. Not for a while. I don't think they'll make it back, though. Cardoso plays forward. As I said, Alajuelense's chances to retain their trophy matters to what happens tonight. Header saved. They're getting some early chances. Okay. Where are they standing? Let me check the EFL Championship. I have no idea. I have not really been paying attention to the EFL Championship. Especially ever since I got YouTube TV. Second place with 35 points. I need Burnley to make a move or something like that. You got a point. How we doing, Specimen? Leeds are top of the table. Good. Yeah, but just because you're where you're supposed to be halfway through the year doesn't mean you'll end up there at the end of the year for the championship. That's the good news. It's way too volatile, at least when it comes to Sheffield. I want to see Leeds go up. Luton Town are trash this year. I know that much. I know Luton Town are trash this year. Corner for Estelí. Derby County are trash, but I expected that. Corner for Estelí here. 6 minute. But as I was saying, if Alajuelense keeps this game close, they win 1-0. They win 1-0. They draw 1-1. They'll be better off in the second leg at home. They can handle it. I don't think they're going to blow out Estelí. They've had 2 good chances, but they didn't put them away. Headed away, brought down. Nobody gets to it. It'll be a goal kick. Over the moon with Liverpool victory today. Mbappe legit got bullied on the pitch, and Bellingham, well, you know. Yeah, they played horribly. Madrid played horribly. I agree. Mbappe is just, it's different, man. Ever since he went to Madrid, he's fallen off like a stone. And he doesn't even want to play for France anymore. It's not that I care. I don't want to see France win, but Madrid is just dropped like a stone. Saludos, welcome. Alajuelense, they've had 2 good chances to start the match. They couldn't put them away. 2 saves from Vega. Defensively, they're still being pretty strong, and it's a free kick for Estelí. Okay, but hey, at least they're finally starting Josh Navarro for the first time in God knows how long in a CONCACAF match. I don't know why Guimaraes doesn't like him, but finally they're starting Josh Navarro. That's the good news. It's not like Toronto's actually making a move for him, but it'd be funny if they did. It's like, oh, Toronto wants to make a move for him. Okay, we'll start playing him again. Seems like the type of stuff they do. Caught, saved. Not like they beat out an MLS team who has freaking millions of dollars. What do I know, though? Weeds. 8 minutes in, 0-0, 0-0. Playing forward, Alajuelense. I do love their jerseys, their away jerseys with the refracting badges, though. Tuna milkshake with pineapple. What? Playing forward. That'll be a goal kick for Estelí. Ten minutes or 9 minutes in of the first leg of the final. Estelí plays the ball long, switches the play. Shot. That's going to be a goal kick for Moreira. Yep, Alajuelense is playing exactly like I expected him to. Don't look like they could blow him out. They're just playing the way that I expected them to. Question is, do they get scored on or do they score a goal, or what does the score line end up being? But I don't think this will be a 3-0 win for Alajuelense. TUDNA is using iScore for tracker on their live for the America game. Yep. Can't wait for my birthday. Be here before you know it. TDNA are cheaper. Don't use FontMob. Yeah, FontMob's better most of the time. 10:08. That's cleared away. Throw in. I know you're talking about the other event on my birthday, but you see what I'm trying to do here. Headed away. I'm definitely going to spend my birthday the same way I spent it in 2017, though. Yeah, maybe I'll pop some Moscato then, too. Who knows? A little bit of the bubbly. Ooh. More apps should have the ball tracker. Don't get drunk. Yeah, if I pop Moscato, I'll only drink like three or four glasses. It's not. It doesn't get me drunk. Maybe a little bit tipsy, but trust me, I don't go that far. I don't want to find out if I'm a fun drunk or an asshole drunk, so I don't go that far. Tipsy is fun, but I don't know. I don't go that far. Like rarely tipsy is fun, but I don't go that far. I know how far I can go. Before I drive off the freaking cliff, I know how far I can go. 12th minute. I think Pachuca can beat Real Madrid. They got to get there first. F around and find out. Bonilla going forward. Cross in. Header. Goal! Goal! Goal for Real Estelí. Bonilla crosses it in and they popped it in. Estelí. The champion's curse might just hit. It's early. It's early. But there's the goal for Real Estelí. Byron Bonilla with the assist. And it turns off of Vargas Blanco. Delis Vargas Blanco is who it turns off of. And there's the goal for Real Estelí. Good cross by Bonilla. But it comes off the body of Blanco. Pretty much. I mean, we've seen that all year. And there's a 1-0 lead for Estelí. Not a good start for Alajuelense. Delis Vargas Blanco. There we go. What? Oh, come on. There we go. Dilly's Vargas Blanco scores the goal. Yeah, goalkeeper. '15th minute. Let me make sure. It was probably more like, 13th. Hold on. There we go. 13th minute, 1-0. 1-0 esta noche. Estelí as lead. Early lead for Estelí. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Corner for Estelí. I don't even think that. I like Herschel Walker, but no. The Senate run was a joke. No. Bonilla with a cross. Header. Oh, my word. That almost was number 2 over the bar. That'll be a goal kick. Playing forward is Alajuelense. Mark Robinson? No. No. We saw what happened in North Carolina. That'd just be dumb to run him. It's like if you were the Democrats and ran John Edwards. They would never. Well, not again. Certainly wouldn't win a primary. Cross cleared away. That'd be a goal kick for Estelí. Let's go. Hit that like button. Playing forward. Man, I can't believe. My pick for the Republican and Democrat candidates. Who you got? Huh. Well, that's interesting. 18th minute. 1-0, 1-0 between Alajuelense and Estelí. Alajuelense playing forward. They got to find an answer. If they don't, that's going to make this much, much harder for them, especially with the way they've been playing. And Estelí has had their moments. Estelí definitely has looked like the better team, but they don't lose at home. Well, that's as far as you could tell. I don't know why you ditch Thanksgiving. I mean, it's not even that. Free kick for Estelí. Yep. But for me, I think Estelí looked like the better team so far, which is exactly what I would have expected tonight. If Alajuelense doesn't score at least 1 goal at this point, I don't think they win this tie, to be fair. I don't think so. Ossoff, I could see it. Glenn Youngkin, I don't think Glenn Youngkin runs for the GOP. I don't think he does, or at least wins the nomination. I think it's more likely J.D. Vance, Vivek Ramaswamy. Shot over the bar. I don't see Glenn Youngkin winning the nomination. No, I don't see it. Ossoff? Alajuelense looking lost. Yep, I could have told you that was going to happen. I don't know if it's because they're playing in Estelí or it's because they're just punks. They play like punks. I don't know which it is. Played forward. Huh. I didn't hear that. Yeah, I could see that. Josh Shapiro could too. So I don't think Glenn Youngkin could. I could see why you picked Ossoff and Youngkin. Because you want somebody who can't win the swing states for the Republicans. But somebody who can't win the swing states for the Democrats. I see what you did there. But that's not realistic at all, at least on the Republican side. 22nd minute. Plays forward. Playing forward. Alajuelense trying to clear. They cannot. That'll be a goal kick, though. Foul to the defender. Gets just ran through an ad board at the 23rd minute. 1-0, 1-0 Estelí. Playing forward. Top. th minute. Playing forward, Estelí, who have honestly looked like the better team throughout the whole match. They've looked like the better team throughout the whole match. Simple as. Playing forward. How we doing, Henry? That was the first goal. Playing forward. Oh! That'll be a free kick. For Estelí. Playing forward. Good tackle there. 27th minute. 1-0. 1-0. Estelí. Shot saved. Player down hurt for Estelí. Game's getting a bit chippy. I'll say that much. Another free kick. '28th minute. Playing forward once again. Bonilla. Still. Playing forward. Nice to see you. Gets pulled down. Free kick for Alajuelense. Well, I am doing Conference League game tomorrow. Chelsea versus Heidenheim, so there's that. Maybe I should do more of those. We'll see. Saved. More than just the finals of those tournaments, maybe. Just a rare Italy game or Chelsea game, I guess. But you're right. But we'll see. Ball crossed in. Here's a chance shot over the bar. League phase is really good. So I've seen. Goal kick for Estelí. VAR. There's a VAR check here. Let's see what it is. Well, one, let's see what it is. Second, let's see what it's for. Oh, that there may have been a penalty on the other end for Alajuelense. There might have been a penalty on the free kick. Estelí may have given away a penalty on the free kick. That's what I'm seeing here. They may have. See if that's the call. I mean, he did get pulled down, like spun down. Watching through YouTube. I'm watching Fox Soccer Plus. I finally got YouTube TV, which I guess technically I am then. I guess technically yes. Alajuelense. Let's see if they get the penalty here. Yeah, Timbers coach is Phil Neville. And some people want him out, I've seen, which is just crazy. To be fair. They're still checking it. Still checking? Exactly. Because at least they did that for this one. The Caribbean Cup's on Tubi, and that's not too great, but most of the time. Maybe they'll put the second leg in the final on Fox Soccer Plus. Penalty! Penalty for Alajuelense! Penalty for Alajuelense. They needed that. If they score it, that's good for them. If they don't, well, they're in trouble. In the final, they won on the road 3-0 against Estelí. They drew 1-1 in the second leg at home. So this is way different than last year at this point. I know you're not. I know you're not one of those. But I don't understand. I don't understand it, to be fair. That somebody would want him out. I don't get it. I don't think their bad moments was his fault. And look at all the changes they're trying to make. I think that's a good thing. So, here we go. Looks like penalty is going to be taken by Alberto Toriel. Alajuelense is playing more defensively. They're playing more behind the ball. They're not playing high-flying football. Estelí, ironically enough, that's when they play better, is when they play a team who plays tougher and harder at the back. No, Celso Borges is taking the penalty. Oh, when you do stuff like that, doesn't make me feel comfortable. Celso Borges to tie the game up. Give Alajuelense the away goal. Alajuelense have not looked as good this tournament. They still made the final, but they basically made it by defending, playing tough football, being behind the ball for most of the time, and scoring when need be. They haven't looked great much at all. They played chicken with a champion's curse, and somehow they're still in the final. Estelí honestly have gotten hardened by losing last year. Shot! Goal! Celso Borges slots it home. 1-1. It's the 37th minute. He scores the penalty. 1-1. 1-1. I don't know if that was a colosso, but that was a banger of a penalty. Boom. Viva Saprissa. Hold on, let me check. What happened to y'all? Oh, yeah, you lost to Antigua GFC 3-0 at home. At least you won the play-in, though. Good job. Derrota de la Antigua GFC en la cuartos de final. Pero ganador de play-in contra Comunicaciones. Calma. Celso Borges, penalty, goal, 37th minute. 1-1 esta noche. Who scored for Estelí? It was Delis Vargas Blanco with the assist from Bonilla. Byron Bonilla assisted Delis Vargas Blanco in the 13th minute. Celso Borges just scored the penalty for Alajuelense. I don't know why you trust LAFC at this point. That's just me, though. 39th minute. Okay. Derrota de la cuartos de final contra Antigua GFC. Alajuelense ganador. Semifinales Antigua GFC. Calma. 39th minute. One 1-1 esta noche. Primer tiempo. Partido ida. Here comes Alajuelense. Saved by the keeper, but he drops it. But it's cleared out for a corner. He dropped the ball. And wait. I'm confused now. The Estelí player's mad Keeper's going to get a yellow card. They're not happy about it. It was outside of the box anyway, so it's going to be a free kick at best. Oh, he touched the ball outside of the box. Oh. Well, there you go. Jason Vega gets a yellow card for touching the ball outside of the box. There it is. And I'm just trying to make the point. I was trying to make a point. Free kick. Tiro libre. Cross. Shot. Oh, what a save. Cleared off the line. I haven't even seen the match card yet. All I know is Lola Weiss is going to be in an underground match against Jada Parker. That's all I know. I probably won't even be able to watch the pay-per-view at this point. I think, what is it, the Saturday of MLS Cup? I don't know. I'm not as mad to miss it as I am Survivor Series. Watch the USL Championship Final? No, it was too early for me, but I didn't watch it live. I did see the extended highlight pack, though, but Colorado Springs beat the ever-loving hell out of Rhode Island. They deserve to win. And this game's getting chippy. Very, very chippy. And there's a yellow card on the Estelí coaches. This is getting bad. This is getting bad. But hey, at least Saprisa's not Olympia at this point. Saprissa has still at least got to the knockout stage in the Central American Cup for the past 2 years. Olympia couldn't even do that. So you know what? You may be underperforming, but at least you're not Olympia. That would be horrible. Like last year, I'll give them the mulligan because of the Champions Curse. What I like to affectionately call the Champions Curse. They were the defending CONCACAF League champions going into last year's Central American Cup. Oh, they played like it. This year, I don't know what the excuse is. I don't know what the excuse is. This team went 50 unbeaten. Olympia went 50 unbeaten, plus unbeaten in the league during the Champions Curse as well. That it went back that far. And they still couldn't get out of the group of the Central American Cup. I don't get it. Man, I don't get it. Nice. I'm happy about that, but that was... I mean, last year's show was pretty good because, I watched it. It was pretty good. Liverpool deserved to win. Madrid looked like crap. It's that simple. 44th minute. It's that simple. Cardoso gets a yellow card. 44th minute. Alajuelense could probably accept this score going home. I wouldn't be happy. Well, that was the 2023 CONCACAF Champions League. It's different. I'm just talking about the Central American Cup. The Champions Curse doesn't really affect the Champions Cup of the next year. At least I haven't really looked into that as that. I just think they should have beaten, not lost. Yes, I agree. That was a bad choke job. Didn't I pull out the freaking Uno card for that one? I think I did. I think I did. I think that was the one I did. 45th minute. One uno esta noche. Right at halftime, the 45th minute, will show up in seconds. We are in the 45th minute. The question is how much stoppage time? Goes down, gets the ball, no foul. Nope, it is a free kick. It is a free kick. Late whistle. 9 minutes of stoppage time. 9 minutes. Okay, I get it. 2 VAR checks. No. VAR check. Fight. Yeah, okay, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Nine minutes of stoppage time at the half. We're going to the 54th minute. Then they'll wind it all the way back to 45. I know. Sometimes I'm like, really? So technically we'll have 2 54th minutes. If not more. We're 8 minutes to go in stoppage time, 1-1. Sometimes, though, it's... I hate when that happens. It's technically weird. Caulfield scores, Habs tied again. Well, good for them. 1 minute in. Two minutes in. Bonilla, no foul. Estelí's been the better team for most of the half. They definitely shot themselves in the foot with that foul. Yep. I think they've been on fraud watch since frickin' September. Honestly, since El Clasico. Whatever happened first. Stay on, Belay. Stay on, Belay. Stay humble. Stay humble, eh? Stay humble. Plays on. Alajuelense can run onto it. And Toril just... He could have kept running. 90 or 45 plus 3. 48th minute. There we go. Here comes Estelí. They have a chance here. Shot blocked. Alajuelense starting to wake up since they scored that penalty, I would say. That's the good news for them. They've started to wake up a little bit. Question is if that's a hold situation or win 2-1 situation. Either way, game's still all to play for even in that case. To be totally fair, this game is still all to play for in that case. If it even ends up being 1-2, it's still all to play for. Still a mathematical less non-0% likelihood that Estelí wins the tie, even if it ends up being 2-1 Alajuelense tonight. So you play with the percentages, 49th minute. Playing forward, 45th into the 50th minute. So far, it's tied between Toluca and America at the half. America scored, but it was offsides. America's going to pull off some bullshit, aren't they? Might as well say it. America's going to pull off some bullshit, aren't they? They're going to pull off a, hey, we're going to freaking win 2 or 3 ties and somehow make the final as like the freaking 8th seed, the 7th seed. We barely made the playoffs, but now we have. You should have killed us when we were down. Type of thing. 45 plus 6. 3 minutes to go of stoppage time. Can Alajuelense hold the draw and then build from that? But they have been much better. Here's a chance. Alajuelense shot save because, of course, they tried. Corner. They tried. Corner. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. They tried. Alajuelense has a corner in stoppage time of the first half. We're still going. I know, crazy. I mean, Boston's not even good this year, so they're finally falling off. Anderson Cardoso taking the corner. Ball crossed in. Header. Nobody's there. Out for, nope, it's a free kick. Just because they're in the stock market doesn't mean they have to make it to the final. I'd rather put my money in Bitcoin anyway. Well, who am I kidding? I have money in Bitcoin, but it is what it is. 45 plus 7. 52nd minute of the first half. We're not in the second half already. We're still in the first half. Plays down. Here comes Alajuelense. They have a chance here. And pushed off the ball. New Jersey Devils fraud alert. Well, I mean, they weren't even good last season, but I guess they're supposed to be better now. Well, it's hush money or else the stock goes down. So that's why the Hamburglar's a thing. That's why the Hamburglar's a thing. Robble, robble. Robble, robble. But then why are they allowed to lose international competitions, though? Is it to keep the jig up? I guess. Playing forward. "20 seconds to go. Playing forward, 9:04. We're past the 9th minute of stoppage time, and it's halftime now. Halftime, it is 1-1 at the half. 1-1 miro tiempo. Alajuelense has been growing into the game since the penalty. That's the good news. The bad news is I don't know if it's bad news per se, but it can be bad news that Estelí scored first. The good news, Alajuelense's tied, and they've been growing in this game since the penalty, so there you go. 45 more minutes in Estelí. Next week, they play the second leg at Alajuelense. See where we go from there. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. 1-1, 1-1 miro tiempo. Sit tight. We're back. We're back for the stats of the half. But it's a 1-1 halftime. Hit that like button, let's get this one going. With that being said, we move. Here's the stats of the half. 9 shots to 6. 3 shots on goal to 6. Every shot on goal for Alajuelense. Every shot for Alajuelense has been on goal. That's good for them. 1 assist to 0. 6 steals to 6. 6 fouls to 6. 54% possession to 45% possession. Or 46% possession, my bad. 1 offside to 0. 2 corners to 2. 183 correct pass to 149. 18 incorrect pass to 14. 201 pass to 163. 91% pass accuracy to 91% pass accuracy. 1 yellow to 1. 0 reds to 0. 1-1 at the half. Uno medio tiempo. Estelí started the game better, by far. They started the game better. They started the game as the better side, as the more productive side, as the team who were always going to be on the front foot at home. Alajuelense started growing in the game as they got that penalty and scored that penalty. After that, they're like, okay, we're in an okay position. We can get something out of this game and build from it. I think they did get slapped in the face with that goal by Blanco and the assist by Bonilla. I don't think they... I think they expected it, but I don't think they expected it. They didn't expect it to come the way it did that early. Anything like that. So I don't think their situation was that good to start with. I think they've grown into the game. Alajuelense, overall, I'd still say Estelí was the better team, but that's just because of the first 45 minutes. I'd right now say Alajuelense has grown into the game as soon as they scored that penalty, but that means they were only the better team for about 15 minutes with the stoppage time. So there's that. And then you look at it, Estelí did start the game better. They started the game on the front foot. They stayed on the front foot till they gave away their penalty. So it's a tie game. If Estelí keeps playing the way they did the end of the first half, or Alajuelense, I should say, keeps playing the way they did at the end of the first half, this game will probably end up being a draw or a 2-1 Alajuelense win. But I didn't think it was going to be a blowout for either side. Even after Estelí scored the first, I didn't think it would be a blowout for either side. So we'll see how that goes, but very close, very tight. Tillman's on fraud watch for the USMNT. Just imagine if he plays like he played for PSV for the USMNT. He's barely gotten any chance. That's the problem. While I'm at it, let's quickly... right before the second half starts, let me go ahead and do this. Second half's about to start, so we'll do the rest of that. Handle the rest of that later. Okay, second half's about to start. Here we go. Gallagher fought Wawrenski. It was a good fight. I'd say Alajuelense started to take the run of play, I would say. Take the forefront of the run of play. That's where I would go with it. Here we go. Second half. And then we'll review the game once this is over. I'll put it up. Then I'll see you at 11:45. You mean Heidenheim? Chelsea, they're on the road, so I'd say 1-3. It won't be as crazy as the Noah game or the Ghent game or the Panathinaikos game. This is probably the hardest game of the league phase. I always kind of thought it would be. And I think Panathinaikos was a close second for hardest games. I don't think any of their games at Stamford Bridge would have been hard. Ghent probably a little bit because it was the first game, but Noah and Shamrock Rovers, I don't think those are hard games. Panathinaikos, I was always like, it's hard to play in Greece, but Chelsea should be able to win that. Heidenheim's a good team. I always thought that'd be the hardest game, and it's on the road. Astana, just probably because of the travel, it ain't going to be easy, but I think they can handle it. Player down for Alajuelense. So tell me Estelí was fought back when they equalized until Alajuelense couldn't defend. Well, they started with a goal. They scored a goal because Alajuelense couldn't defend. They got one through. Then they gave away a penalty late in the first half on a corner or a free kick that was similar to a corner. And they checked it on VAR. Penalties given. Borges bangs it home. I have Toluca winning, even though it doesn't sound like they are. Free kick taken over the top. Save by Vega. Saved by Vega. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Ooh, nice. Alajuelense pushing forward. Josh Navarro hasn't really shown up well tonight, and he started the game. But speaking of, Kenny gets blocked away, but a good run for Josh Navarro nonetheless. Second half, I don't know if it'll be crazy, but it'll be interesting. But hey, Josh Navarro at least got to start the game. It's got to be like, what, his first start in the Central American Cup this year after being one of their best players last year. That's just disrespectful. Let me see some. Let's see. 1 shot on target, 6 off target. Huh. My question is how many starts? Go to Font Mob then. They're better at this. Josh Navarro isn't playing around. He's freaking good. The manager don't like him. Man, if I was the man, if that means TFC should go get him, but that's just my opinion. If it was me, I would. Excuse me. Ah. Corner for Alajuelense. Ball crossed in. Header. That'll be cleared away by Estelí, but that will get back for a Alajuelense throw. Oh, he scored in the Primera División in his last game. Well, there you go. Still seems like he's mostly been used for sub appearances in Costa Rica. Central American Cup. Let's see. Matches. There we go. Perfect. You have that guy. You need better tactics. I don't know if you're talking to me or freaking their manager. I don't know who you're talking to. No, he didn't start the first game. He didn't even come on. In the group stage, didn't start that game. 50th minute, 2-2 after 2. Well, there you go. For, of course, the Habs. Match 2. Boom. Player down hurt for Alajuelense. What do we think of Daniel Jones going to the Vikings? I don't know why they would do that, to be fair. It makes no sense to me. They have Sam Darnold and J.J. McCarthy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Not a lick. Josh Navarro came on as a sub against L.A. Firpo. So that's one sub appearance. One not even appeared out of the first 2. Match 3 against Alianza. 50th minute. Talking about John Herdman. Well, yeah, he needs better tactics, but he doesn't know how to do that. Josh Navarro came on against Alianza, didn't start. Wrong. What does taxation as theft mean to you? But billionaires should pay for the stadiums and the ballpark villages around the stadium. The one thing that Stan Kroenke did right is he paid for that damn stadium. Even though he's a shitbag, even though Stan Kroenke is a shitbag that I don't respect, at least he paid for SoFi himself. I'll give him that much. He's still a shitbag, though. And the Rams should still be in St. Louis. But at least he paid for it. He paid for the land. He built that damn stadium. I agree with that. 52nd minute. So my point being is this. No, the billionaire owners should pay for the stadium. To pay to build the stadium and the ballpark village around it. But we'll leave that as it is. Leafs are losing 3-1 to Florida. Well, yeah, with all the injuries, I'm not surprised. Baez gets a yellow card for Estelí. I'm not surprised with all those injuries. It's fine. 53rd minute. It was nice being top of the division for a couple of days. Boras plays it over. Header, wide. One, uno. Saved by Moreira. Penalty for America, but it's offside. Where were we? Oh, yeah, Alianza game. Yep, okay, that's where we were. Alajuelense versus Comunicaciones. I don't think he played that one. Nope. Josh Navarro didn't even get subbed on. So 2 sub appearances, 2 not appeared. Quarterfinals. Yellow card. Comunicaciones quarterfinal tie. He got subbed on. 3 subbed on, 2 not appeared. I didn't think he started games up until this game. 54th minute. Playing forward, Alajuelense gets a yellow card. 1-1, 1-1. He came on against Comunicaciones for both legs of the quarterfinals. So 4 sub appearances. 2 not appeared. Antigua. He didn't come on against Antigua, I don't think, especially away. Nope. 3 not appeared. 4 sub appearances. For the home leg against Antigua, he did not get subbed on at all. 4 not appeared, 4 sub appearances, 1 start, 1 game left to be played. Blocked away for Josh Navarro. That's crazy. 4 not appeared, 4 sub appearances, 1 start. With 1 game left to be played next week. Man, I hate it for him. It's not because he's a bad player. It's just because their manager doesn't like him. Wouldn't surprise me if that happened. Whether they deserved it or not. Plays over the top. That'll be cleared away. Playing forward. Estelí looking to push the ball forward. They can't get through. Alajuelense are defending very well. But this is exactly the way they play. Now, with this score line, if this holds for the rest of the game, shot saved, and then holds for the rest of the second leg, Alajuelense would win the trophy. Wait. Hold on. Away goals for the final. Let's see if it's not what I wanted. Possible that away goals aren't in the final, though. Possible. Let me see. Here we go. 58th minute, 1-1, 1-1. Let's check if the away goals count. In the play-in and final, if tied on aggregate, the away goals rule will be used. If still tied, the 30 minutes of extra time will be played, but the away goals scored during this time would not serve as a tie-breaking criteria. If still tied after extra time, the penalty shootout will be determined to use to determine the winner. Goal kick. So, yes, if this holds for the rest of the game and then the second half, '58th minute. Probably because for kayfabe character, it is what it is. 59th minute. So, yes, this is tied for the rest of the game, and then the home leg for Alajuelense is 0-0. They would win the trophy on away goals. That would suck. That would suck. I would hate to lose a final on away goals. Wouldn't feel good. I know, I saw a goal for America. Well, one, they're playing at home, so I guess that makes sense. But, damn. Is DeLuca falling apart? Yeah. Looked a bit different. But then again, I understand that. '61st, 60th minute. 1-1, 1-1. It's both playing in final. Yeah, I just read that. '60th minute substitutions. Cardoso's off for Krejcil Perez. Alajuelense getting the result they need on the road as we speak. Doril is off for Jonathan Moya. Good pickup there. Blocked away. By the way, he is. Okay. Yeah, because playing forward, isn't he the goleador of the tournament completely? Alajuelense, 15 goals all tournament. It wouldn't have looked like it. Diego Campos is the top scorer of the tournament. Okay. Oh, he's on the pitch. Okay. Playing forward. That's out for a goal kick, 62nd minute. Diego Campos has not scored since the quarterfinals, though. He scored the bucket loads of his goals the first 3 matches of the group stage and then one in the quarterfinals. He hasn't scored since the first leg of the quarterfinals. And he's still on the pitch right now. But technically, he is the goleador of the tournament. And nobody else would be unless Bonilla scores 3 goals over the next 2 games. Wide. And even then, I think he has more assists, so I think there you go. With the way Alajuelense played, I'm shocked they have the goleador. It doesn't seem like they've scored 14 goals all tournament either. Or 15. It doesn't seem like it with the way they've played. But most of those goals came against LA Firpo. And brought down. Well, now it's 16, I guess. El Borracho almost scored, but Malagon said no. Well, there you go. Oh, they're tied. Motagua and Alajuelense are tied for most goals. Saprissa had 14. Free kick for Real Estelí. 65th minute. The Stellies only scored 11 goals. Header. As I'm guessing they haven't put the newest goal in there. 11 goals all tournament. Alajuelense has 16. Yeah, for the way they played, I'm pretty shocked. They have 16 goals. Doesn't seem like it. I guess they do just enough not to look stupid. That's what it is. They do just enough not to look stupid. Which I guess is okay, but 65th minute. But there you go, 66th minute. Alajuelense is defending very well. At the very least, they're trying to get this draw. And that'll be a goal kick. And for good measure, 26, Pignard was drove into the ad boards. For good measure. Goal kick from Herrera. Alajuelense is focusing on just getting this draw and taking a lead on aggregate home with away goals for the second leg. That's pretty much what they're doing here, which, I mean, you should. It's not like they're wrong to play it this way. They're not. I would rather play it this way than play it a stupid way. Oh. Estelí, player down, free kick for Estelí. 1-1, 1-1 esta noche. I don't know if you remember this, but Diego Campos, who plays for Alajuelense, used to play for the Chicago Fire from 2018 to 2020. One goal. He scored one goal for the Fire. I don't even remember that. I'm surprised I forgot that. Jeez. And he was on loan to Indy 11, but he didn't play there. Then he went to Europe and then went back. He was drafted by the Fire. Well, there you go. That's crazy. Played for the Fire. He made 33 appearances for him. And I remember none of that. Yellow card for an Alajuelense player. This is getting bad. Getting chippy. 69th minute. He wore the Parley kit. Hmm. th minute. Free kick, defensive zone for Estelí. Well, there you go. Plays forward, 70th minute. Game's getting a bit chippy. Toluca giving the ball away. They should be losing right now 3-0. I honestly can't believe it, to be fair. Throw in for Alajuelense. Yeah, he never played wearing the 2020 Fire logo. No. '71st minute. Free kick. Throw in for Alajuelense. He scored his only goal on May 20th, 2018. Well, there you go. Ball crossed in. Playing forward, Alajuelense. Mick Foley. Playing FIFA 20, my team's a relegation battle. We have 12 points, 26 matches. The other team has 16 points and 25 matches. If we don't win, we'll probably be relegated. So you're playing that team. 73rd minute, 1-1. Campos is coming off for Alajuelense, the former Chicago Fire man. I'm going to now just throw that around like candy now. Oviedo's on for Campos. Yeah, I know the stream's done crappy. You don't have to freaking throw that on me. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. Headed on. Hopefully the second leg is better. Ball plays forward. Over the top. At this point, I hope Al Ali makes it all the way to the Intercontinental Cup final. As if they do, that at least gets me 2 more streams and 2 more videos of lots of views this year. Most of my views left in the year probably going to come from those if they make it all the way. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Did you not see what happened there? Estelí player about to come off. Here's a substitution. 75th minute. Gallego on for Vargas, the goal scorer. Goal for America, 2-0. FIFA 20 is still miles better than EAFC 24-25. Yeah, but if you don't buy the freaking new game, you don't get much. Well, there are things that are good at FIFA 25 or EAFC 25. There are good things about it. It's not bad. St. Louis beat the Devils. Well, I can see why you call them frauds. That would be funny. That would be funny. As long as the other person pays the bill. Technically, it's not illegal as long as the other person pays the bill. As long as somebody pays the bill. Goals by Rodrigo Aguirre. Oh, well, there you go. Headed down. Played over the top. Alajuelense, 76th minute. Somebody who's thinking they're getting a free meal ends up having to pay. I wouldn't condone it, but if I wouldn't do it myself, I wouldn't condone it, but I could see how that'd be a funny troll. I could see how that would be a funny troll. If you're going anywhere more than a freaking Taco Bell or a what's it called? A coffee shop on a date off the Fire app, you've got problems. '77th minute. Like, I'll take you to Culver's. How many minutes left? 87. 13 plus stoppage time, so probably about 17 minutes, give or take. That Ali video, no, it did better than that. No, it did better than that. 4,000 views on the review. The stream did. Yeah, but the video, though. It's the 77th minute. Was the match delayed? No. It's getting to the 78th minute. You add 10 minutes, that's 88. You add 2 more, that's 12. Then you add stoppage time, that's about 15 minutes left. I'm just not good at math. On the stream, yeah, the stream didn't do as good as the review. That is true. What the hell is wrong with Mbappe and Man City, in your opinion? Mbappe's in Vinicius' position. It's basically playing down a man because they're both in the same position. So you're really just shooting yourself in the foot there. Man City, they lost Rodri. Turns out he's a lot more meaningful than we thought. Bonilla, he actually deserved to win the Ballon d'Or. Speaking of Vinicius, he actually deserved. I said because you added 10 minutes to it, then you add the 3 minutes after. I'm not that good at math. I had to do it piece by piece. It's just normal counting. true. Maybe I should have done that quicker, but who cares? 79th minute. It's 11 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. See, I could do that instantly. If it's in multiples of 5, 79th minute. We're doing multiples of 5. That's much better. 79th minute. Estelí takes a shot, blocked, top of the box. Still has room, shot blocked. Alajuelense almost. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't like it. I think it's more like they're changing the format and changing the amount of teams that are in the tournament. That's what I think is happening. I don't think they're canceling the tournament unless they're not doing it and they're saving Leagues Cup as a 2026 spring tournament after MLS ends so they could get themselves on the fall-spring schedule. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't understand why that would. But then again, they didn't even play a Leagues Cup mini tournament in 2022 going into 2023 because of fixture congestion. So it is what it is. Could be a similar situation. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. 81st minute. Goal. Plays for Josh Navarro. Goal for a mini cup. Yeah, you probably should put that in there in the first comment. He's going to stay. I think he's staying. 81st minute. Yeah, you probably should have put that in there the first time. It's like, hey, goal for a mini go. You probably should have said that the first time. 2-0. '82nd minute. Headed on. Ooh. That's going to be back to Vega with 8 minutes to go, pretty much. 3-2 halves. Well, that's good. Alajuelense's defended very well in the second half. They've got what they want out of this game so far. Now, of course, there's under 10 minutes of regular time, but we're just about a little bit over 10 minutes. I think he's going to retire at Miami at this point. I think he basically said he wouldn't go back to Argentina to retire. I think he said that, but recently. So I think it's Miami. Maybe a one-day contract in Barca type thing. But like his last game will be with Miami. And maybe a testimonial at Barca, but it won't be a competitive match. Maybe his last match will be a testimonial for Barca, like a Gamper trophy where it also becomes his testimonial. But I don't think he's going to play another competitive match for Barca either. I don't think so. So his last competitive game will be for Miami. Over the top. Shot over the bar, 83rd minute. That's just my opinion, though. Can't believe the greatest footballer is retiring soon. Messi and Cristiano's farewell match before they retire should be against each other one more time. Yeah, maybe it should be Barcelona versus Madrid, Gamper Trophy, testimonial, El Clasico. Or if not, just Al Nassr. It would be better if it was Madrid. Are they? It's a double sub, I think. Villalobos is on for Piñar. Van der Putten. Josh Navarro's off for Aaron Suarez. Is the sub. All right. Well, at least played 84 minutes. Played pretty well. Messi would have owned Madrid and won 5-0 for Barcelona if they did that. Acting like Cristiano doesn't exist. He would at least score one goal. Alajuelense plays forward. 85th minute, gets it clear. Why? At least the good news is both these finals are all to play for. Every final that I do a suit day for over the next month or half a month is going to be all to play for. The Caribbean Cup final, 1-0. The Central American Cup final, 1-1. And I guess a half suit for the third place of the Caribbean Cup. Still 1-0 though. MLS Cup, single game, so it's all to play for. Intercontinental Cup final, all to play for. So, boom. There you go. Single game, all to play for. So there you go. I would hate for the tie basically to be over just when I wear a suit the second leg. It doesn't matter. I would hate if the tie was over. If he tells his fans to watch MLS and continue to watch Miami and MLS, they will. They'll listen to him. But he's basically got to be paid bucket loads. Now, the good news is Messi does have stock in Apple and MLS. And he does have the same opportunity that Beckham did to come back to the league as an owner. He's probably going to want people to keep watching MLS. So he might not have to have a glizzy. No. A blizzy pointed to his face to say, hey, my fans, please keep watching MLS. He won't have to have. He'll just say it. And if he says it, they'll keep watching. He didn't say shit about PSG because he don't like PSG. Barca, most of his fans are Barca fans. Or Argentinian fans who love Barca because he is Barca. But the way he left Barca kind of was like, I wish I was still here. Which kind of, I think, he didn't say it openly, but the way he left Barca, for some reason you would think his fans would hate Barca, but he sort of left in a way of, it sucks that I'm leaving. I'm crying because I'm leaving, but this is my club. And I think that's why people still watch Barcelona if they're Messi fans. If they're Argentinians who watch Barcelona for him or people who watch Barcelona for him. People still see the club as his club. Yeah, I don't believe that. But true. 87th minute. I don't really believe that. And Apple could sue the hell out of Don Garber. Like, less possible games with Messi? Do you think Apple's going to take that line down? Or every team just plays Open Cup anyway? And Miami plays Open Cup and they get it back there? I don't know. They give Miami the easiest damn draws that are possible for the Open Cup. I would say. So, there you go. 88th minute. Maybe. But I don't believe that. Besides, Apple's also trying to basically become Real Madrid's partner. If that's just for Apple Vision, I don't know. But I wouldn't expect it to be more. Full-time America 2-0. Well, there you go. 2-0 America. 1-1 esta noche, 1-1. Alajuelense about to get the result that they've wanted. Is it pretty? No. Is it the result they wanted? They wanted to keep it close. They have the away goal. It's a 1-1 draw, but they do have the edge going back home. If they can hold this draw for about 7 more minutes with the stoppage time, of course. This game reminds me of Argentina-France. A 1-1 draw reminds you of Argentina, France. Huh? Huh? 1 minute to go. That makes no sense. Boom. Bonilla's coming off. Wait. Nope, they're clapping him off. He is coming off with 1 minute to go. Yeah, she seemed like it on that call. Alajuelense to clear it. Talavera on for Bonilla. Sometimes. Playing forward. 90th minute. Why does Barcelona always struggle against Celta Vigo? They just do. I find it unexplainable. It's one of those hoodoo teams, just hard to beat. 90th minute. How much stoppage time? 4 minutes. Alajuelense holds on for 4 minutes. They will have the advantage going back home. That's the good news. The bad news is it's only 1-1. If they don't play their perfect game, they could still lose this tie at home. But it's all to play for next week. But they have to hold on for 4 minutes. Well, now about 3:30. Alajuelense playing forward. If they win the game, changes things a little bit, but it doesn't look like they're going for that. They're just looking to hold on. Interesting. Damn. 1 minute down, 3 to go. Or 91 minutes down, 3 to go. My dream is for world peace. I think that's everybody's dream. Or at least every rational person's dream. But it's definitely not politicians' dreams. So. Or many politicians' dreams. Header! Ooh. Not too good. 130 blocked away. Estelí thinks that's a handball. Estelí thinks that's a handball. But it's going to be a throw-in. Oh. Let's see. It hits his chest. It hit him in the chest. I'm not sure. It hit him in the chest. It didn't hit his arm. It didn't hit either arm. It didn't hit either arm. It hit his chest. He was turning, but it didn't hit his arms. I don't think so. I don't think it hit him. I don't think so. His arm was next to him. It hits his chest. They're checking it, but I don't think it hits his arm as the point of contact. Like, I don't think he puts his arm against his side. It's a throw-in. It's a throw-in. As it should be. As it should be. I think that was that would have been a harsh penalty if it was given. 1 minute to go, but I'm sure we're going to play a little bit more than 1 more minute. Throw in for Estelí. Like, I think it would have been a harsh call. It would have been harsh. If that was given as a penalty, Real Madrid winning the UCL's 2017-18 despite playing like shit the entire season. Funny, right? It's kind of similar to how Alajuelense has been playing like shit this whole tournament. They might just win it. Stay for Tijuana Cruz Azul. No, I got to review this game. So there you go. 20 seconds left at the very least. Probably more. Probably about a minute, 2 more. Probably a minute or 2 more because I had to figure out the damn handball. I'm probably setting my bed on fire. I'm probably going to set my bed on fire. And just control burn my bed. And then, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, it's not a spider. Okay, we'll be a little bit nicer to a snake. I'm going to go get a box and put the snake in a box and then send it. Actually, it depends. You know what? A snake is a little bit more malleable than a spider. A spider will freaking bite you for pretty much no reason. I would definitely burn my bed in that case. A snake, I'll go get a shoebox and put a snake in the shoebox and then put it back out into nature. Setting my bed on fire is definitely a spider. Especially if I don't think it's a daddy long legs, which a lot of those. And it's full time. That's a good point, actually. Full time, 1-1. Uno esta noche. Alajuelense gets the result they want. It isn't pretty. Who cares? It isn't pretty. Who cares? 1-1 draw. 1-1 empate. Partido ira. Boom. There you go. With that being said, we'll take not a short break. If you like this stream, Huddersfield Town away shirt from, I think, the year they got relegated. Huh, interesting. Away goals count, yes. With that being said, after the game is over, it's a draw. We'll see how it goes. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in the playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. We'll talk about it. And I'll see you later. Then I'll see you tomorrow morning, 11:45, almost midday, high noon for Heidenheim versus Chelsea on Thanksgiving morning. I'll see you then. I'll see you later within the hour. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.